Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, first of all, macam biasa, siapa ada? Khairul Zarif, Zarif baca doa.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka wa anshur alaina min khaza'ini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
So today we are going to continue from yesterday's discussion related to published financial statement. So you have forwarded actually the answer, some of you, and I think berapa orang hantar. Hold on, ya. Nanti my favorite. Okay. Okay. Inshallah, today we're going to discuss two questions, Fresco and also Loudon. Okay. So basically, Fresco ni part of the question related to property plant equipment. I include them in your PT2 question. So because I want to look at the working structure from you, so whether you are aware on how I'm going to produce workings for property plant and equipment, and it is also part of the syllabus coverage up to PT2. And then at the same time, when we discuss the full question, so we consider that we already know how I'm going to show your working. So maksudnya termasuk dengan debriefing lah. Okay. And for nak pakai tak semalam apa ni? Takut. Classroom. So for this assignment, Fresco and Loudon, six of you managed to send. Yeah, inilah 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, thank you so much. And the others, mana? Yeah, what happened? Okay, and then I know that you have other things to do, but as I said, sebelumnya lah, you have 1 week break last week, and then I think it is sufficient. Unless, as I said, we all of us have our own schedule, the things that we cannot avoid. Yeah, family matters, I know, but somehow the formal arrangement, macam I lah, even though we have seorang yang bekerja, even though they have family, your parents can, the family things to handle, but they need to go to work at the same time. Sama lah macam you all, even though you have family matters to settle, but you need to study. Yeah, you still need to finish your work. Dia macam kerja lah, quote unquote, right? Okay, so I'm going to look at this sample, two or three sample answer, and from this one. Tak kisahlah mana-mana antara 6 ni, kita akan tengok the portion lah, kita akan trace. What I'm going to do is that based on this, okay, so kita akan trace satu-satu, yeah, equity share, share premium, yeah, and we're going to refer to the working provided by your friend. Because, like I said, for the good practice for the final exam is that you tak boleh nak tinggal. You pun perasan semalam, bila kita buat salah, contoh semalam interest income. Interest income, I just note dekat situ, dekat working, tapi I tinggalkan the process. Sebab apa dia tak ada ni kan, dia tak ada adjustment. And then, that thing left out lah, sayang lah, markah on transfer. Okay, and then, but as I said, full process tu dah okay. InsyaAllah lah, based on that question, kalau misalnya it is a 12 marks, 10 marks will be in your hand. Maksudnya dah ada lah 10 marks allocation. So jangan tinggalkan proses. Maksudnya habiskan double entry, habiskan up to the transfer. Jangan transfer hujung-hujung. Siapa yang transfer hujung-hujung itulah yang dia akan tengok. For example, 36 minutes in this question, you tengok dah 30 minit dan almost 36 minutes, tapi you belum habis working dan you belum habis transfer. And then you will get, not panic lah, you will run out of time and then you will rush a little bit and tendency for more careless mistake. So itu yang kita nak avoid. Biar satu-satu. So I'm going to look at the first one. Tak apa, kita tengok dekat yang Adlina. Okay. But I said one by one, ya. I akan flip je lah. Dia sebelah-sebelah je kan. Of course, at first, macam biasa, will be the question requirement. Prepare statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income for the year ended 31st March 2022 and statement of financial position. In this question, you don't have to prepare statement of changes in equity. So all changes in equity, you straight away finalize in the statement of financial position, or if it's necessary, you need to do it in your working section. Yeah. Better jugalah in the working section supaya you tak miss out any of the adjustment. So normally this is final exam question, June 2012 question. One by one, first, when you look at equity share, 50 cents each. So this one will be related to number of shares later on. So in this case, they have 90 million number of share, but with the value of 45 million. So straight away transfer it either in your working section or you transfer in the equity section. Ya, maksudnya dekat sini you ada that 45 million. Okay, bila you tengok bawah ni dia kecil je. I tak tahu, kalau I rasa kalau cursor ni, you nampak tak cursor ni? I tak buka chat room. Cursor ni okay. Alright. So maksudnya this one 45 million dah masuk kan? And then kawan you aware juga in terms of all in thousand, working will be in thousand yang ini. Alright. This one, so consistent dekat situ. Okay. So first one kita dah trace. And then of course ada adjustment, biarkan dulu. We don't know the adjustment later on, what will be the information relevant to it. Dan share premium, note once. Ini macam cakap, on the final exam, normally kalau ada note ni, there will be an adjustment. Right, 5,000. Either you put this on your working section, yeah, it doesn't matter, yeah, or you straight away put it in the share premium. So here, that is also working. But better you put in your either in the face of your financial statement or in the working section. The objective dia apa tahu? Macam mana pun kena transfer from the question. Better that way. Maksudnya kalau tak ada adjustment, biarlah dia 5,000. Okay, kalau ada amendment, buat dia macam tu. Okay, so retained earning at 1st April year 1. This is opening balance of the retained earnings. So basically, this one, of course, you need to produce your working, or you straight away transfer this first to your working section. retained earnings, they will be in the figure as well. Tu yang as per question je terus letak. Okay. And what next? Okay, this is your working section. Ini yang info yang I ambil tu. 48,000. Okay, 48 million actually. I buat in thousand je lah. 48,000. 47,500. So this one will be included in the working section of PPE. Okay. So it doesn't matter whether it is working 1, working 2, working 3. Okay je. Sebab selalunya kalau ada note, then you refer to the note after that. And depreciation, as you can see, this all depreciation at the beginning of the year, April year 1, April year 1. So all of this is a brought down balance, and this one will be the cost, what we call that, the total, the historical cost. Dia bukannya carrying amount. Okay. So then inventories. Kita tengok yang ini dulu, macam mana kawan you transfer. Ini last untuk reference yang ini, PPE. So 48,000, 47,500. ROU ni bukan dekat sini pun tak apa, nak asingkan pun boleh, tak asing pun bagi saya suka apa ni, it doesn't matter. Cuma tengok classification ROU asset tu, nanti kita akan discuss in detail. Ni biar dulu. Ni betul lah, ini the depreciation. Correct. So all the transfer has been made. Itu yang penting. Alright. So for a start, very good untuk transfer, and then half of it maksudnya kita tengok inventories pula. Tengok Diana pula ya, satu-satulah. Diana tak sempat untuk fresco ni, tapi working settle. Yes. Tak apalah, at least ada something untuk kita discuss. At least ada sample answer. Yeah. So, kita tengok inventories at 31st March year 2. Okay, this is ending inventory, closing inventory 31st March year 2. And then dekat sini apa ni? Untuk cost of sale lah, sebab dia bagi revenue. Revenue meaning that the question need to give you the opening inventory, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So yang ni sometimes the question macam tu dia bagi cost of goods manufactured, maksudnya part of the cost of sale, so kena tambah opening inventory. Tapi kalau dia bagi revenue this one, so nanti kena carilah cost of sale. So you only have here closing inventories. Okay, closing inventory will be part of your banyak saya buka ni, sekejap. Yang drive ni tutup dulu. Classroom dia. Sepatutnya drive yang buka tadi, sorry. Yang classroom. Okay. Cost, this is fresco, ada cost of sale. Saya tak perasan tadi. Oh, kat bawah. Cost of sale ada. Okay, maksudnya okay lah. Yang ini closing inventory, it will be, kalau cost of sale ada, tak perlu dah. Dia dah kirakan cost of sale, tak perlu lah you tolak the opening closing dah. Maksudnya, they have done it for you. So maksudnya sekarang tinggal masukkan je lah closing inventory. Ni tak, sebab tu tak ada. Sebab per trial balance ni dia dah kirakan you punya cost of sale. So bila kita tengok kat sini sepatutnya closing inventory ni yang 25 to 100. Okay, so kawan you tak sempat transfer by saya said it's okay, tak ada masalah. Yang biar tahu mana kita lacking kan, in term daripada yang the rest lah yang tak sempat hantar tu. Okay, lease payment. Lease payment yang ini benda yang kita hold. Kenapa? You need to do your working. Maksudnya lease mesti ada template untuk working. So dia ni ada lease, ada present value lease payment, and ada lease plan ataupun ROU asset lah ya, sebab yang pentingnya kita tahu this one is ROU ya. Cuma this one is an application of accounting standard, maknanya tahu dia lease plan tapi dia not the contract does not contain a lease. Maksudnya tak perlu kira lease pay, present value lease liability. Yang tak ada juga ROU asset. Maksudnya lease payment yang ini 8,000 ni adalah rental saja. But not in this case, I know. But it's okay, kita akan tengok lagi. So yang pentingnya kita dah ada working section tadi. Yeah. Distribution cost, working. Admin expense, working. So you have distribution cost, yes, admin, as per trial balance. Good. And you have your bank interest. Okay. This is interest, this is finance cost. So meaning that you are going to have your finance cost. Ada bank interest dekat sini. This one. Tapi finance cost bukan other. Finance cost adalah finance cost lah kalau other expenses macam semalam tu lah, which is not part of the distribution, admin and finance. Okay. Other than admin, cost of sale apa semua tu tak, tapi that is not a big deal. Itu okay je. Yeah. Current tax, but this one normally under or over provision of tax. Yeah. Normally the things that they give you in the trial balance will be over or under provision of tax. Okay, yang ini under or over provision. Yang aku tak chat room. Sambung. Malam saya kena buat dekat bilik. Lain kan, kena set balik. But chat room, yang this one, over or under, saya nak semua jawab. Berapa orang ada hari ni? Sebelah orang je. Under provision, bila you banyak buat soalan nanti tak payahlah I suppose tak perlu sampai the kan, debit the under kan. Saya bagi you tips tu. Kalau dah banyak buat soalan nanti benda tu dah mudah. Betul ya? Kasihlah banyak YU untuk sampai. Alright. Good, under provision. Okay. Boleh letak chat room, chat dekat second screen. Boleh tak terlepas. Okay, good. This one under provision. Cuma yang ini in the working section. Okay, but we need to, okay, kalau you tak nak terlepas, macam saya cakap lah, ada certain things yang macam semalam tu, we need to highlight. because we cannot simply start with, dia bukan starting point. Ya, macam bank interest ni pun bukan, current tax pun bukan, because you need to, kalau under provision, you need to add to the tax estimated for the year nanti kan. So this is different. And then suspense account note 1, normally suspense account, they will give you how to make an adjustment for the suspense account. Okay. So then, meaning that later we will look at the tax computation, and we are going to look at the suspense accounts, how they resolve the issue of the suspense account. Thank you. And then next, tadi Diana, Farisa, I tunggu juga kalau misalnya time-time I tengah explain ni tiba-tiba jadi 7. Yang ended in tu 7, 8, 9. Oh, meriah kan? Kita kan suka benda yang meriah. Okay, so untuk working from your friend here, we are going to look at the additional information and how they resolve the issue from additional information. Right. So I hope you can understand the key to answer, because later on, apa yang you kena tengok adalah variation of question, variation of information given in the question. And ada juga soalan yang dia tak, you tak start buat daripada scratch, maksudnya profit or loss. Dia dah bagi you retain and unadjusted retain earnings, ataupun normally unadjusted retain earnings, ataupun dia terus bagi unadjusted profit before tax. So you start from the profit before tax, then you make an adjustment. You roll back lah, mana yang dah record, belum record, and then dah record tapi need adjustment, and all the things that you need to complete the statement. To variation of question you kena tengok, because tak adalah nanti in the final exam tak ada soal, maksudnya selalunya itulah, maksudnya all the things yang ada dekat dalam PRK ni, and then your test reach tu I tengok tak macam ni sangat banyak. Kita tengok nanti test reach macam mana, ya. Sebab itu I tengok dia punya blank workspace untuk test reach, tapi dia macam tak boleh guna, dia macam dia bagi word processor sahaja, dia tak ada spreadsheet. I ingat nak pakai yang itu, dia tak boleh lah. So benda tu pun you kena familiar, test reach and then variation of question. Tak nak terkejut nanti during the exam. Proses ni you kena tahu, sebab kenapa bagi tahu banyak kali, but I always get surprised yang berapa student yang tak boleh complete the process in the mock exam 1 and 2 lah. Okay, tak cukup masa ke, I tak tahu. Sebab at least kalau accounting standard you tak familiar pun, at least proses financial statement tu kenalah complete. Balancing figure tak ada markah, tapi mudah kan, sebab dia formula kan, you don't have to worry about the balancing figure. Biarkan je lah berapa value yang ada, tapi during exercise kena balance lah, ya. So come back to this one. Suspense account represent the corresponding credit for cash received for a fully subscribed right issue of equity share made on 1st January 2. The term of the share issue were 1 or new share for every 5 held at the price of 75 cents each. The price of the company equity share immediately before issue was 1.20 each. So immediately before issue, kalau misalnya ada earnings per share computation lah kan. Sebab right issue dia ada bonus element. But it's okay, we focus on how to resolve the suspense account first. The things that you don't have to do, but you need to know, you need to aware. For example, the company have credit suspense account, meaning that when they receive this, when they issue the share, this is the wrong account, unadjusted accounting entry ataupun boleh katakan wrong accounting entry lah, sebab suspense account takkan ada dekat financial statement. Dia dah debit cash, dia dah kredit, tapi dia kredit suspense account. You kena tahulah sepatutnya dia debit, sepatutnya dah debit cash, dia kena kredit equity, and dia kena kredit share premium. Ini the actual entry. So maksudnya you kena buat dia punya correcting entry. Selalunya yang you need to show in your working will be just the correcting entry. But you need to know what the mistake made by the company. You need to know the actual entry made by the company. Then you just to show the correcting entry. So you know that the correcting entry later on would be you debit suspense account. Maksudnya kat sini bukanlah you debit cash dah, sebab cash is dia dah buat dah betul. Tak perlulah adjust lagi. Suspense account yang salah. So, maksudnya you debit balik suspense account. You credit equity, then you credit share premium. So this is it. And based on the 75 cent lah, maksudnya dekat equity 50 cent sebab par value 50 cent kan, and then dekat share premium 75 cent. So the thing is that the number of share, one new share for every 5 held. Ya, maksudnya dia ada sekarang ni dia ada 90 million share. Ya, 45 divided 1.5 maksudnya dia ada 90 million share. Darablah dengan 50 cent untuk share premium, untuk equity, and then darab dengan 25 cent untuk share premium. So this is adjustment made by your friend, supposedly ada dekat, sama ada buat dekat sini tapi dia dah buat working 6. Okay, ini kan dua-dua boleh. I suka juga bila ya kawan you buat macam ni, maksudnya selalunya you akan buat ni je bila tengok reference dia adalah you tak buat formula. Sometimes student dia akan buat yang ini bila tengok working 6 sebab kat sini value dia ya. Share issue nak 18 darab, tapi kalau konsisten, kalau semuanya buat in thousand, ya, this one 13,500 share issue. So dapatlah konsisten lah kan. Maksudnya yang ini just this figure. You need to familiar with this one. Macam ni. No, ini dia kena figure sahaja kan. So dapatlah 9 million kat situ. And then ni pun sama. So dapat 4,500. So you need to familiar with this formula. Sebab dia cepat nanti tahu. Okay, you boleh. Tapi apa yang you buat masih lagi tak ada masalah. Betul. Dia betul. Maksudnya examiner dah bagi tahu. You boleh buat reference working kat sini. Yang macam ni working 6. Ya. Tapi selalunya kita akan tengok this one. Yang macam ni. Kan? Yang ini kita terus refer tu lah kepada kat sini. This one. So terus the final figure. Similar to this one. Sebab bila you familiar macam ni, contohlah you ada tersalah masuk amount, kira kan mana-mana lagi-lagi computation yang panjang macam ni. So bila you masukkan dia automatic auto corrected, maksudnya auto correction. Ya, untuk semua you punya working. Nampak tak reference working yang ini? sangat penting. Yeah, this one. So kita resolve the first issue. Dah debit suspense account, credit this one. Tak perlu buat double entry pun tak apa, still correct. Janji treatment betul, ada working, cantik dah ni. Ya, cuma dia tak consistent value lah kan. Benda-benda macam tu kadang-kadang selalunya kita kena tengok kadang-kadang. So now we resolve information number 1 until transfer tau yang I tengok. Kita bukan tengok working je, sampai transfer habis dah. So kita tak perlu nak come back to the information number 1 lagi. Kita tak perlu nak come back to the many of the information in the trial balance. Itu yang buat you boleh buat cepat untuk you punya ni. Bayangkan kalau misalnya you sentiasa tinggal info, contohnya you betul-betul tak faham lah kan, you drag balik atas. Berapa share premium tadi ya? 5,000, pergi balik bawah. So you gonna waste your time. Jangan buat macam tu. Okay? Now, kita dah transfer tadi untuk property plant equipment for non-current asset. So, penting ya, kalau you tengok information, you believe after you transfer. Fresco company decided to revalue its freehold property on 1st April year 1. Bila you tengok financial year, and at 31st March year 2. Maksudnya, dia revalue ni on opening balance. Sebab kita tak ada apa ni, you ada pre-understanding ataupun pre-judgment. Revalue je mesti year-end. Revalue je mesti year-end. No. You kena tengok tarikh betul-betul. 1st April year 1. Opening. Maksudnya, lepas je you tolak, kalau yang, apa ni? Depreciation lah. Lepas tolak je depreciation, terus revalue. So, director accepted the report, independent surveyor, value of real property 36 million on that date. And they have yet to record the revaluation. So, remaining life of the property will be 8 years at the date of revaluation. Maksudnya, after revaluation, baru kira depreciation for the year. Kalau revaluation year end, macam soalan semalam tu, kita kira depreciation dulu. Oh, tapi semalam tu revaluation dia land sahaja, tak ada depreciation. Tapi kalau misalnya year end, kira depreciation based on the carrying amount dulu. Barulah revalue. Yang ini revalue dulu, baru kira depreciation. So Fresco company make annual transfer or retain profit to reflect the realization of revaluation surplus. Maksudnya, you kena tengok depreciation before revaluation and after. So different dia, you transfer daripada revaluation surplus to RE. Contohlah, before 10, after 12, kalau revaluation surplus kan, maksudnya 2 million ni, 2 million yang different ni, you transfer from the revaluation surplus to RE. Ini depreciation ya. Yang ini mau depreciation, yang ini transfer from the revaluation surplus. Maksudnya debit revaluation surplus, credit RE. So macam saya cakap, kita kena tengok settle yang ini dulu. So tengok workings PPE. Freehold nampak? Buat dulu revaluation ni. Ini fair value sebenarnya kan. Ya. Fair value 36 million. Betul ya? Betul. Right? And then this is your revaluation surplus. And then 8-year depreciation. Betul? Bagi 8 and then 31.5. Yang ni I tak, if there is any argument, kalau maksudnya maybe kawan ni pun ada careless, then I agree lah with the statement because daripada tadi kita tengok this is the beginning of the year and then remaining useful life will be 8 years. Betul lah bahagi 8. But if there is a thing that macam biasalah every classes yang kita our meetings, kalau ada apa yang I overlook, you terus bagi tahu dalam kelas. Sekarang lah maksudnya. Okay. So done. So you kena tengok depreciation based on this value and no, depreciation based on this value tapi estimated useful life dia penuh lah kan, jangan bagi 8 dan depreciation based on this value. Sebab mula-mula dia kena daripada carrying amount yang ini. Sebab apa? Kita ada remaining useful life. Yang ini bahagi 8 tahun berapa? Dan yang ini bagi 8 tahun 4,500. Ini dia punya apa ni? Dia punya answer. Okey. Ini ada dua cara Maksudnya ini simplify. Bila you tengok dia punya working bawah tu, dia terus ambil yang ni working bawah ni, dia terus ambil this one bahagi dengan 8. This is K20 bahagi 8 ni. Revaluation surplus ni 4 million bahagi 8. Betul. Ya, sebab itulah dia punya revaluation surplus tu lah dia punya excess depreciation. Dah simplify lah. Baguslah tu. Ataupun dia datang daripada sini. Dia daripada this one new valuation. Ya. This one. Okay. Bahagi 8 kan. Yang ini yang apa? Yang depreciation based on revalued amount yang 5,000 tu. Sorry, 4,500 depreciation. Okay. Lepas tu dia tolaklah dengan the old previous revaluation this one. Ni based on this the old value yang K19 tu this one. Sama jugalah bagi 8. Ya. It will supposedly will get to the same figure. Yang kawan you buat workings tu bagus dah. Sebab different dia adalah depreciation tu lah kan dua tu. Ya, again dia adalah simplification of the mathematical equation. Ya. This one. So dapatlah jawapan yang sama. Sebab itu maksud dia excess depreciation. Depreciation sebelum this one compare dengan depreciation selepas, and then itu transfer to retain earning. Yang ini lebih kepada you kena buat to retain earning. From revaluation surplus to RE. Okay. This one. So sajalah tunjuk dua-dua untuk you faham apa maksudnya transfer to retaining. Tapi kena tengok company policy. Dalam soalan ni dia bagi tahu. Dia bagi tahu yang company make annual transfer to retain profit to reflect realization of the revaluation surplus. You boleh terus buat revaluation surplus yang dekat untuk exam buat yang ni je lah. Yang ni. Yang pendek ni kan 4,000 multiply by divided by 8. This one. Tapi kalau policy company they saying that dia tak buat annual transfer tu, you biarkan je lah. Tak perlulah buat this one. Okay, tapi you kena aware dia punya double entry sebab dia akan kurangkan, you akan debit you debit balik apa ni? Dah lupa. Revaluation surplus and then you credit the retained earnings. Ya. Credit retained earnings. RE. You kena tahu yang ini. Bila you tahu this one, apa yang kita kena tengok dekat dia punya, other than this, kita tengah resolve isu ni, ini dah settle, ini nanti satu-satu lain. First, revaluation surplus, you kena masuk kat mana? Kalau tak buat statement of changes in equity, you kena terus masuk dekat sini. Betul lah, OCI. Lepas tu dia will carry to revaluation surplus yang ni. Sebab dalam soalan tak ada balance of revaluation surplus brought down. Maksudnya balance brought down dia 0. So semua yang 4,000. So done. Maksudnya yang first tadi kita tengok yang ni. Yang kita cuba trace 4,000 settle. And then depreciation pula 4,500. Cost function dia dekat mana? Freehold. Selalu dekat admin. Ya, admin cost. Tapi tak ada dekat sini. Depreciation mungkin terus masuk dekat semua dekat cost of sale. Sebab kena tengok soalan. No depreciation have been charged any non-current asset for the ended. Depreciation is charged to cost of sale. Itu penting. Sebab this is cost function company tu. Maksudnya semua related dengan core business. Sebab tu semua depreciation dekat cost of sale. So, kenalah tengok reference for 4,500 ni. Ya, dekat sini. So, L22, this one. Mana L22? This is L22. Ni, betul lah ni. Ni L20, K22. L22 dengan M22. Ini ke? Oh, sepatutnya yang ini bukan amortization, ni masih lagi depreciation sebab this one freehold property. Ya, masih lagi depreciation. Okay, I suggest dalam final, okay, sebab ini you combine depreciation 2 ni kan atas tu. I suggest dalam final buat satu-satu. Maksudnya depreciation, so I tak nak adjust yang ini ya, I buat kat sini. So ingat tak semalam bila I buat depreciation, I buat satu-satu. Mula-mula untuk freehold property. So buat yang freehold sahaja dulu. Freehold. Ya, second buat pula untuk the second one tadi apa? PPE. PPE ke ataupun plant equipment kan? Bila kita tengok cost function di atas tu PNE lah ya, plant and equipment. PNE. PNE lah, saya buat kat sini. Nah, dan last sekali buat ROU asset. Okay, kenapa tahu? Maksudnya biar examiner tengok you punya transfer satu-satu. And then kalau markah samalah, tapi bila dia tengok what you call that, you application, dia mudah you sendiri yang akan revise you punya working. So maksudnya freehold refer lah to this one. Ya, freehold yang ini. Itu pula. Itu tidak. So ikut je bawah tu. Itu saya tak teruskan lah. Cuma yang ini betul. It's just that group dia. Ya. Cost function betul, tak ada masalah. Cuma dia bukan amortization lah. Sebab kalau intangible asset, amortization. Okay. So habis dah ni. Ni pun depreciation. Tengok revaluation surplus. Alamak, battery low pula. Sekejap. Okay. So, reversion surplus tolaklah sebab the debit side and return earnings tambah. So kat sini. Sebab kita tak buat statement changes in equity kan. Kalau buat table macam semalam mudah je, alih je lah the reversion surplus tu tolak, return earnings tambah side by side kan. Yang ini, this one, return earning sepatutnya ada tambah K25 tu, K25. Kita tengok sel dia mana. Ni adalah kan betul K25. Ni. So return earnings ada tambah K25 bawah tu. And then this one tolak K25. Macam tu je sebenarnya. Tapi macam cakap lah, sehubung tu dapat markah. For sure. So done untuk freehold. Then kita tengok last kali they mention here that tax reversion does not give rise to deferred tax liability. Tak adalah. So you tak perlu cari lah. Kalau tidak 4,000 tu multiply with the ni 4,000 multiply with tax rate, dia akan adalah deferred tax liability one off charge to OCI. Beginning of the year, timeline macam biasalah tengok betul-betul, but ni awal tahun, tak ada masalah. Fiscal company acquired the right to use an item plant under agreement that meet definition of lease, so tak ada masalah. Rate interest implicit in the lease agreement is 10% per annum. Lease payment and trial balance represent initial deposit of 2 million paid on 1st April year 1 and the first annual rental 6 million paid on 31st March year 2. So dia ada breakdown into 2. Tapi dua-dua ni adalah apa? Ya, so, dia adalah ROU asset. Ya, you kena complete kat initial dia punya double entry tu. Kalau tidak, salah lah amount yang awal-awal kan. Tapi tak apa, kita tengok yang ini dulu. So, kita dah tahu dah you akan debit ROU asset. So, the credit side dia dah reveal dua. Satu cash untuk initial deposit 2 million. Satu lagi cash untuk installment, first installment 6 million. So, itu part of the ROU asset. And then the agreement requires further annual payment 6 million on 31st March each year. Maksudnya at the end of the year, starting on 31st March year 3. Yeah. So daripada 1st April year 1, 31st March year 2, 31st March year 3. Interesting. Tak ada payment pula 31st March year end ni. 31st March year 2. Tahu kita tengok nanti. Ya. Dia macam pelik lah, sepatutnya ada sama ada 1st April year 3 or 1st April year 2. But it doesn't matter. The present value future lease payment on inception the lease was 23 million. So credit lease liability 23 million. So inilah supposedly amount you punya ROU asset sepatutnya lah. Cuma I pelik dekat ni 6 million paid on 31st March ya. 2 dia paid at the end of the year. Maksudnya dia dah bayar. So double entry tu bukan dua-dua bayar. Yang ini bayar awal tahun. Ini bayar initial, ini bayar end of year. Macam tu okey. Ya. Cuma untuk 1 Januari itu masih lagi yang second 6 million tu masih lagi ni. Tapi tak apalah, dia dah tolak dah. Okey je, tak ada masalah. Ya, sepatutnya dia future ini adalah sekali. Okay. Present value of future lease payment on inception 23 million. Ini sahaja. Ini bayar yen. Ini tak ada. Okay, itu adalah installment. Dia bukan part of the inception. Okay. So ROU asset supposedly hanya 25 million sahaja. Lease liability 23 million. Ya, ikut apa punya understanding sekarang lah ya. Based on this information. So tengok you punya jawapan. Lease liability 23 million and then ROU 25 million. Betul. Okay. So settlekan either one. Depreciation sebab dia ada lagi 5 annual installment ya. Dia maksudnya dia ada 31st year 2 tu, lepas tu dia ada lagi 4 annual installment, maksudnya 5. Walaupun estimated useful life dia bagi dekat sini 6 years ya, tapi you punya depreciation will be only up to 5 years because there will be 5 annual installment. Dan dalam ni dia tak tunjuk yang, maksudnya there is no statement saying that after the lease term the asset will be transferred, maksudnya the ownership of the asset will be held by Fresco. So maksudnya tak ada. Kalau misalnya ownership transfer to Fresco at the end of the lease term, baru bahagi 6. But this one there is no statement of the ownership transfer, sebab tu you bagi 5 sahaja. Alright? So satu-satu macam biasa kita tengok ROU dulu. So bahagi 5. This straightforward je sebab dia satu amount sahaja. Dan dia baru ada tahun ni. So dia bukan ada sebelumnya. And then present value lease liability start with 23, correct? Interest, correct? And installment 3 million. So hopefully dia punya formula ni lah. Okay. Sometimes walaupun simple kalau you buat macam ni kan. So it resolve I punya, sebab I suka yang tambah tolak apa semua tu ni yang ni I suka biaya ni I suka buat, bukanlah suka tapi sepatutnya lah kan dia negative figure ya. Lagi bagi I lagi better you buat the negative figure. Kenapa dia jadi macam tu? Cuma ni tak bolehlah dia macam ni, dia kena dia punya formula je lah. So, sama je lah kan. Nampak, supaya nampak installment paid tu is a negative figure. So cakap, I tak cakap you salah you buat betul, examiner akan tengok tau. Maksudnya apa ni, okay 19,300 betul macam you buat tadi, tapi examiner will be more clear bila you buat macam ni, bila okay dah negatif dah. Right, so bila you positif, dia akan tengok equation. Maksudnya examiner akan do another checking to confirm your answer. Macam ni tak perlu dah. Okay. and extend for another year. I know this is non-current liability portion, so the difference here will be your current liability portion. So we have done on this tadi 5,000 ni dah masuk sini. Part of it will be the 5,000 sebab tu 700 ada dua ni settle. And then tengok yang ini interest 10% akan jadi finance cost. So macam sebelum ni kalau you buat working finance cost, ingat yang other tu kan. Yang ni dia terus buat dekat sini. 300 as per trial balance untuk 300 untuk bank overdraft, and K31 that will be 2,300 tadi. Nothing wrong with that, correct? Yeah. Cuma kita sentiasa boleh improve presentation for better checking. Jadi sebenarnya objektif dia tu. Kita dah buat betul lah, tapi kalau at the same time kita assist examiner to do the proper working, bagi saya ni dah proper dah okay. Cuma kita sikit je lah kita improve. Right? So then 2,300 and balance. Non-current liability 15. $15,230, and then current liability tolak. The balance 5,900 tolak 15,230, correct. Up to this point, any question? Clear, everyone? Especially to those who have yet to do the question. Ada soalan? Ini berapa orang? Dah berapa orang? 12 orang je. Tak ada? Okay. So, thank you for this sample. Kita tengok sampel yang lain pula. Ingat if kalau you tak buat, kadang-kadang macam ni lah, kita pelik kan, macam kenapa tak pass PT2? Contohlah, kenapa PT2? Kenapa buat exam rendah? Tanya kenapa, lepas tu tanya balik, berapa soalan publish you buat? Oh, yang setunjuk tu je yang saya tengok. Maksudnya yang semalam. Ada buat sendiri daripada scratch tak? Dan yang buat sendiri tu pula, terus tengok jawapan tak? Kalau you terus tengok jawapan, dia tak ada thinking process dekat situ. You tak push yourself kan untuk better. Jangan tengok jawapan dulu, biar dia stuck, biar dia lama you buat. Kan? Macam semalam pun, I brief you for that one question more than 1 hour. Yang ini pun soalan yang dah ada jawapan pun almost 1 hour. Sebab apa kita discuss the question and all the movement. Bahkan you nak kena siapkan dalam 30 minutes, 36 minutes with all question. Tapi insyaAllah boleh lah sebab you tak perlu explain macam saya buat ni lah. Tak perlu talk about other things, tak perlu macam membakar semangat. Walaupun you tak minta, contoh kan. Itu. Kadang-kadang itulah kita question the things that actually kita tak buat apa lagi untuk resolve that matter. And sebab tu saya selalu cakap ke student, kalau misalnya you tak study sangat, markah you around 20% lah daripada progress test sampai mock. Maksudnya apa yang saya ajar is only for 20% of your marks. The rest memang untuk you improve your ability from time to time. Continuously. Ini apa ni? Advice from all, I rasa 15 years back. Masa saya mula-mula mengajar, sebab bila kita mula-mula mengajar ni, kita jumpalah CCA students, maksudnya yalah, student tu pun dah umur dah 30 lebih lah sekarang kan. Dia yang bagi tahu I lah, the continuous study tu, the journey tu untuk pass the exam. Dia bukannya 2-3 hari study terus pass kan. So benda masih sama, kita teruskan from your friends here. Yang ini working, dia buat dekat bawah. Tak ada masalah macam saya cakap. Examiner sebab akan tengok dia you punya working. Then next, ni kita tengok plant and equipment. Depreciated 20% per annum using reducing balance method. Yang tadi itulah yang untuk plant and equipment, yang ini. So this one reducing balance method. So yang ini kawan you decided to do this. Boleh ya, tapi I tak tahu, you kena check juga. Right? Maksudnya for me, bila buat contoh kalau misalnya kita terus familiar nanti, this one ni reducing balance kan at 20% kan, and then darab dengan 20%, so itu terus dapat. But then jangan lupa, saya lupa yang ni lah, the negative figure. Sama je kan, tak ada masalah, cuma dua-dua boleh buat. Saya baca benda tu because previously I letak satu je, yang ini je. Cuma dah ada yang mudah kan. Macam saya cakap, kalau you tersalah kira atas, contohlah, you kat sini, you masuk 45,700. Kan? Oh, ni pun bukan formula semua dia tak ada formula. This one. Tambahlah itu pun dah pelik. 45,700 tolak 33,500. 14,000. Nampak tak? Dia dah tak konsisten. Saya tak ubah apa-apa Yang tuduh saya pula yang ubahnya. Tengok balik soalan. 45,700 betul? 47,500 kan? 47,500. Ini betul. Tadi saya ubah kan untuk ni. Untuk apa? Atau dia salah kat sini. Tapi bezanya ni, tadi I refer dekat this one kan. Cuba yang ini I refer dekat yang I baru tunjuk tu. This one. Alah, apa baru je lah. Okay, I tak nak apa ni terlalu banyak ni kan to show you, nanti buang masa kita kat sini. Just want to show that how important for you to do your ni. Macam tadi 47,500 patutnya kan. Bila salah tu dia tak berubah. Kan? Dan bila you betulkan balik, maksudnya dia tak formulation tu dia tak automatic. And then you tak link terus kepada this one kan. Saya tahu kalau macam ni banyak refer kepada, saya tak tengok lagi solution sebab tapi bila ada 2-3 orang lebih kurang sama you punya ni, maybe this is the solution punya part. It doesn't matter. Macam saya cakap kan, it's a learning process. Mungkin bila you start kan, you tengok tak ada masalah. Tapi make sure that you start dulu baru tengok. Jangan terus refer to the solution. Okay, kalau refer to the solution dekat nak exam boleh lah. Supaya kita dah ada understanding kan, from the beginning of the semester until the end. So nak tengok banyak sikit soalan, tak nak peningkan kepala sangat. just tengok. Boleh? Tak ada masalah. Awal-awal ni buat dulu. Okay, yang ini tak ada formulation tapi betul, tak ada masalah in terms of the computation. Nanti apa ni? Lari pula dia punya file 7,500. Okay. So everything charged to cost of sale dan kita dah discuss benda ini tadi, tak ada masalah. And then the third one, in March year 2, Fresco Internal Audit Department discovered fraud commitment by the company credit controller, and the outcome fraud is 4 million, and company traceable have been stolen by credit controller are not recoverable. Okay, of this amount, 1 million relate to the year ended 31st March year 1, and reminder to the current year. Fresco company not insured against this fraud. Yang saya nak tengok, apa you punya adjustment? Ni accounting standard yang mana? Chat room, please. Accounting standard yang mana? Anyone? Belum earn lagi kan? Baru March year 2. Financial year end 31st March year 2. S12 tax kan? Tu number 4. S12 tax kan? Ayah siapa? Ayah siapa? ISA, betul. Accounting policy, changes in accounting estimate and error. So this is error under error segment, yeah, under this accounting standard. So therefore, error, you need to do the adjustment, either if it's related to the prior period, and then you need to go for retrospective adjustment. So when you look at this statement, there will be two. The total will be fraud of 4 million discovered, has been stolen, meaning that this 4 million is not going to get back. They dah dicuri. 1 million relate to the year ended 31st March year 1. This is prior year. And the remainder in the current year. So maksudnya, if you want to do your the double entry, the adjustment, you will debit profit or loss only for the current year, 3 million. And then for the prior period adjustment, debit retained earnings. Remember, compare the adjustment to equity untuk prior period adjustment, PPA lah, prior period adjustment, 1 million. And then credit receivable 4 million. Okay. So ada, ini challenge juga tau sebenarnya. Tapi selalu adjustment is not the big issue lah. Bila MCQ tu, bila soal MCQ, dia relate juga dengan accounting standard. Yang mana? So then you need to trigger which accounting standard, what will be the right adjustment referring to those accounting standards. So that will be your challenge, the ability that you must have. So bila kita tengok kat sini, adjustment untuk fraud, betul. This is retained earning untuk prior period adjustment. This is current year profit adjustment. And this is receivable balance. So tengok dekat admin, selalu ni dekat admin, fraud. Ya, tambah, betul. And then automatic akan masuk profit or loss lah. Yang ini. And then Not to forget the retained earnings figure. Yang ini. Tolak 1 million. So, cuma kawan you decide untuk pakai calculator lah, ya. Cuma kalau boleh, saya cakap kalau boleh pakai inilah, ya. Pakai formula. So next, the last statement will be this one. Fresco income tax calculation for the end of 31st March year 2 show tax refund of 2.4 million, meaning that it is a positive figure. Yeah, 2.4 million. Estimated tax for the year tu adalah tax refund. Maksudnya dia punya this one, dia dah debit debit tax refund, debit current asset, tax recoverable atau refund dia boleh. This one current asset. Okay, and then credit profit or loss. Dekat tax expense punya account lah. Cuma dia positive figure. The balance current year tax and travel represent under or over provision. Yang tax or tax liability. Maksudnya under provision dia tolak, kan? Yeah, for this one you kena ni lah, dia jadi tambah lah. Sebab dua-dua will be on the credit side. Ini tambah. Tax expense under provision dia jadi tolak lah. Sebab kalau misalnya tax expense biasa, kalau you buat under provision, under provided, you kena tambah the amount. Tapi yang ini sebab dia credit balance, you kena tolak. Okay, nanti. And then Fresco company had taxable temporary difference. 12 million requiring deferred tax liability. Dia soalan ni sangat baik bagi saya lah. Maksudnya dia terus bagi tahu requiring deferred tax liability. Ingat ini masuk dekat dalam publish untuk deferred tax. Dia boleh bagi carrying amount dengan tax base. Maksudnya kena tolak dulu untuk dapat temporary difference. Dan dalam soalan ni dia bagi temporary difference. So dia tak bagi carrying amount tax base, tak perlu pun. Tapi kalau dia bagi, you kena tolak dulu. So dapat, you kena tengok dia asset atau liability. For this one, the asset taxable temporary difference lah, with the assumption that carrying amount higher than tax base. Then below you multiply with the tax rate of 25%, so you will get deferred tax liability. So you cari yang ini. Some of the question dia terus bagi deferred tax liability. Macam soalan ni dia bagi temporary difference. Kalau dia dah bagi deferred tax liability, you don't have to calculate, you don't have to multiply with the tax rate. Tadi dia dah bagi last kan? So this one. So again, deferred tax liability will increase the tax expense. In this case, it will reduce the tax refund. Alright, so kita tengok working. Deferred tax question. Yes, tax refund. Buat negatif tak ada masalah. Yeah, because it is supaya dia kontra dengan this one. Cuma ni lah bahaya. Oh, kena compare dengan ni. Ni kadang-kadang I missed out. Deferred tax liability ni kan dia carry down balance. Yeah. You sudah cari carry down balance. Deferred tax. This one. And this one will be the brought down balance. So bila you tengok brought down, compare dengan carry down, negatif. I tak tahu yang ini berapa sebab to be safe ya. Untuk deferred sebenarnya yang you kira ni adalah tax, bukan deferred tax liability. You kira adalah tax expense account ya. Ini bukan carry down balance, ini to profit or loss. So untuk deferred tax liability, you kena buat broke down balance dulu. In this question, like this question, broke down balance. Broke down balance and then the carry down balance. Macam mana carry down boleh jadi elah? Elah pula. Pelik. Jadi U pula. Buat sini je lah. And then broke down tadi 3,200. And then carry down this one kan, yang 12,000 temporary difference, 12,000 multiply with 25%. Yeah. $3,000. So menurun. Betul lah. Yang ini will be this one minus this one. 200. Okay. Itu nak tengok tu sebab kalau yang ini, kalau you dah aware, deferred tax liability, kalau dia consistent in term of deferred tax liability, deferred tax asset, tak apa. But sometimes dia tak consistent. So better you buat separate working supaya you tahu yang deferred tax liability amount you berkurang. Bila berkurang dia akan jadi negative figure juga. Because dia jadi, dia quote unquote, dia macam kredit lah. Okay, yang ini sebenarnya amount to the profit or loss. Ya, amount to profit or loss ini. So tengok, first kita tengok carry down mana-mana tak apa, tax rate. Kita tengok profit or loss, tax 1,800. Okay, and then kita tengok deferred tax liability 3,000. Ini 1,800. Kenapa 1,000? Salah ke buat? Oh, itu bukan deferred tax. 1,800 adalah income tax. Deferred tax liability lain, 3,000. Ya, ada dua. Kita tengok last presentation. Oh, tax tadi adalah tax refund, current asset, tax asset. Ya, 2,400. And then yang ini deferred tax 3,000 untuk non-current liability. Nak tengok balik yang tadi tu. Sebab you tertinggal tax refund lah ya. You buat masukkan tax refund dan deferred. Ini sebenarnya tax refund. No, ini income tax. Dia tak masuk mana-mana sebab double entry dia dekat dalam ni. Yang ini masuk financial position, yang ini masuk tax expense yang ini masuk tax expense juga, and then the end masuk profit or loss. So semua dah ada dalam profit or loss, dah complete the double entry. It's just that you need to record the 3,000. Ya, 3,000 sebenarnya. So tengok balik. This one, 3,000. So benda-benda macam ni penting ya, untuk you punya what we call that, ability. Sebab nanti you kena ready dengan proses tu. Okay, when it comes to the exam later on, terus buat je lah. Okay. So kita break 10 minit. Kalau ada soalan lepas break lah ya. And we will continue after 10 minutes. Sekarang ni kira macam 10:30 lah. 10:40 kita start balik. So 10 minutes from now. Okay, continue. Yeah? Any question from Fresco? So meaning that in this question, at the same time, you know how to go about your question 31 for your PT2. Yeah, it's only involve. But I think you have right of use asset as well in that question. So that's how I need to exclude that question as well. So senang cerita question 31, 32, terus je lah exclude habis cerita. I hope we can improve, yeah. Walaupun the starting point, I know that the starting point awal semester dulu, but you need to catch up lah. Macam mana pun kena ambil final, kena catch up all the things. And please, if anything that you need to for further clarification, macam kita buat hari tu lah, you minta ulang revenue, and then any of the accounting standard that require further explanation, so you can ask. Okay, now, so for second question, Loudon, I'm not going to go through like very detailed like Fresco. I'm going to go about like how you are going to present your answer, and we are going to look at additional information. But this one, as I said, why Loudon question is important. Prepare a schedule of adjustment required to retain earnings of Loudon as at 30th September year 8. So you don't get surprised in this type of question is also applicable in your final exam. Maksudnya tak semestinya preparation of from scratch, ataupun tak semestinya dia akan bagi trial balance based on the what we call that all statement in the profit or loss that you need to prepare in full. And the second question, financial position. Nanti tengok Dexon pula. So Dexon tengok dia bagi what we call that? Dia terus bagi balance sheet. And I'm pretty sure that this is unadjusted balance sheet. So you need to recalculate profit for the year and that 31st March. Sama je lah sebenarnya, because you are going to use this one, retained earnings, yeah. 1st April year 7 for the year ended ni, the retained earnings, then you need to make an adjustment based on the unadjusted figure given. So cuma yang ini dia dah prepare, maksudnya they have include everything under as your financial position. Yang ini pun kalau you pecahkan, maksudnya debit side, this is all on the debit side, semualah. Yang ini on the debit side, dan yang ini on the credit side, sama je lah macam ni. So kebanyakannya debit side semua adalah asset, nampak? Debit side adalah asset. Okay, interest paid tu dekat profit or loss lah. Okay, sebab dia dah credit cash, tapi dia debit interest paid dekat trial balance. Yang ini on the credit side. Tapi ini dia combine lah, dia tolak dulu accumulated depreciation. So you have environmental provision, kena tengok item satu-satu. Okay, so for Loudon, you need to work based on the information from retained earnings. Sebab bila you tengok tadi, soalan dia retained earnings at the beginning of the year. This one, March year 2, and then retained earning given is from 1st April year 1. So this is opening balance. And for this question, when you look at retained earnings, this is retained earnings at the year end, 30th September year 8. So they have finalized the profit or loss, and they have included in the retained earnings brought down. So this is retained earning carried down but unadjusted. So they have yet to go about the adjustment yang ini. Okay. So as usual, one by one. Equity share, equity section or workings, retained earnings. You start with this figure in to answer question number 1. Office buildings, factories, depreciation will be as usual. Environmental provision, note 3, you need to wait for the information because you need to know whether this environmental provision is part of the asset. Yeah. apa ni, recognition of asset when creating a provision. Ingat maksudnya you capitalize ataupun tidak environmental provision ni. Current liabilities transfer, current asset transfer. So in this question, dia tak break down closing inventory, receivable, cash. So dia terus bagi current asset, just a simplification. Dia combine semua, ikut je. Proceed from 5% loan note. Kita tahu kalau proceed ni maksudnya dia dah debit cash. Sepatutnya dia kena credit present value of the loan notes whatsoever, and then tapi dia credit terus proceed. So they have yet to make an adjustment. Okay, and then deferred tax liability or deferred tax over provision. Kita akan tengok ni dia punya statement. Tapi kalau deferred tax, mana ada over provision? Deferred tax yang ni liability lah kalau misalnya ni. Kalau current tax, credit side, barulah over provision. Interest paid note 1, dia tengok, mungkin dia dah bayar interest on the proceed loan note ni, tapi dia tak masuk dalam retained earnings dan dia based on the coupon rate, bukan effective interest rate. And they do have suspense account, so kita tengok apa. Suspense account note 2, dia nak reveal apa. Note 2 for the suspense account. Right. So, you need to go through one by one. Number 1, 5% loan note was issued on 1st October year 7. That will be beginning 1st October, the beginning of the year. Sebenarnya bila you tengok jarang dalam publish dia soal monthly proportion, but you still need to aware. Be very careful whether they issue dia in the middle of the year, 3/12 of the interest. So kadang-kadang dia nak letakkan saja, you nak tengok understanding students. Mungkin just one information untuk test. Okay, and its face value of 5 million. Direct cost 0.125 were charged to profit or loss. Ini pun kena dah ni. And the loan will be redeemed in 5 years' time, substantial premium, which give effective interest rate of 8%. Annual repayment will be 250,000 are paid at 30th September each year. So ini dia dah record satu. Tapi belum masuk dalam retained earnings lagi. Dia baru credit cash, debit, interest paid. Okay. This one. So you need to apply which accounting standard? IFRS 9 financial liability. All financial liability will be carried at amortized cost. But initially it will be measured at fair value. So that's why it is important for you to understand or to recall again the understanding when you issue and redeem financial liability or financial asset investment in that. So maksudnya, in this case, redeem at par, issue at par, redeem as substantial premium to get the initial value. So in this case, very straightforward sebenarnya. Dia, what we call that? Memang betul dia dah debit cash sebab dia issue kan 5 million, then they credit the loan notes 5 million. So kat sini dah tak ada perlu adjustment lah. Untuk first, because they have correctly accounted this one. Cuma loan note ni dia belum kira lagi dia carry at amortized cost macam mana. Tapi apa yang salah dekat sini? Ada lagi satu kan? This one. Direct cost of the issue. Maksudnya dia ada credit cash, direct cost 0.125 million. Apa you nak buat dengan direct cost ni sebenarnya? Anyone? Transaction cost lah tu. You kena tam lah. Betul lah. I suka macam tu kalau buat dekat kelas lah kan, baru jadi. You sedap je, you kena tam, you pun bar. Sebenarnya dia kena tolak. Kat sini dah nampak kan, sebab dia credit cash. Untuk issue loan note ni dia debit cash. So, maksudnya ni you akan debit loan note 5 million. Okay, sorry, 0.125. And again, apa you kena buat? This is the actual entry. the company have made a wrong adjustment. They say that they want 0.125. Dia dah credit cash tapi dia debit profit or loss. So maksudnya apa? Yang you need to show in your answer later on will be just the adjustment. What will be the adjustment needed for this loan note? Maksudnya apa yang dia tak buat? Dia belum debit lagi loan note 0.125. Apa yang dia salah? Kredit balik apa ni? Profit or loss 0.125 ataupun dekat sini adjusted retained earning lah 0.125. So ini hanya untuk loan note sahaja. So maksudnya loan note ni sebenarnya dia punya broke down balance atau opening balance ya. About OP je, opening balance dia adalah 5 million tolak 0.125. Baru darab dengan effective interest rate 8%. Itu baru masuk dekat adjustment. So, you tengok workings from your friend. Loden. So betul for 825 interest expense 8%, correct. This is balance carried down, correct. So how we're going to do this? This is finance cost need to be adjusted from the retained earnings figure tolak finance cost. Sebab isu dia bukan finance income. Isu loan note ni ingat tak tadi kita kredit masuk kredit retained earning, maksud kita kena tambah balik. Sebab sebelum ni dia dah debitkan, dia dah kurangkan retained earning. So kita kreditkan balik untuk buat adjustment. Ya, sebab debit side dia dekat sini lah. Automatic bila you tolak ni. Ya, this one. Bila you tolak ni automatic it will be on the debit side. Yang kat double entry yang buat tadi. Ya. So benda yang new things saya akan tunjuk betul-betul lah macam ni. Kalau misalnya benda yang common nanti depreciation apa semua tu I won't show it again lah. Maksudnya you kena tengok balik nanti. Ya, this one penting. So satu-satu ni dah masuk retaining adjustment. Ni dah ada dalam trial balance, tak ada masalah. And then balance carried down dekat ni 5015 dan current liability. So done on the first part. Okay. Then non-current asset. Luden acquired office building 20 million on 1st October year 2, estimated is for 25 years. And depreciation charge on pro rata basis on 1st April year 8. So they have acquired this several years ago. On 1st April year 8, the building was deemed to be impaired and fair value estimated to be 12 million. So 1st April year 8, ini memang dia test lah sebab financial year end 31st September year 8. This one. And then they impair on 1st April year 8. So meaning that you're going to have and fair value estimated to be fair value 12 million. Remaining life 12 years. At that date, in payment date lah ya. So ignore the deferred tax consequence and Loden have 10 factories. 1st October year 7, beginning of the year, Loden sold one of its factory with carrying amount 3 million. Cost 5 million and accumulated depreciation 2 million for 3.5 million. Ini suspense account yang ni kena settlekan lah. So maksudnya kena debit balik suspense account, credit carrying amount of the factory 3 million, credit 0.5 million dah, gain on disposal lah yang ini. Ini mudah, bukanlah mudah, dia more straightforward. Sepatutnya tak ada masalah nak faham. But this one dia ada 2 year depreciation ya. Ya, sebab 1st April year 8, beginning of the year, 1st October year 7. Betul lah, 1st October year 7. So 1st April ya, maksud ni 6/12. Dia bukan 30th April or 31st. Bukan 30th April, dia adalah 1st April. Okay. So saya nak tengok the breakdown dia sahaja. This one, accumulated depreciation. So depreciation 6/12, good. This one. And carrying amount, and ada impairment to profit or loss. Dan ada lagi depreciation based on the impact value to the year end. Yeah. So yang ini saya buka yang last satu je lah ya. Saya tak buka macam tadi semua. So jangan lupa depreciation tengok cost function ya. Kalau silent, normally property dekat admin lah ya. Kalau misalnya machinery, dia dekat cost of sale, plant and equipment pun dekat, normally plant dekat cost of sale. Cuma kalau dia tak mention, then you're not going to be penalized. Sebab ini pun cerita pasal office building sahaja. So factories ni selalunya dekat cost of sale lah. Ya, depreciated 15% during reducing balance method. Sebab dia breakdown factories dengan office building. Ini admin, yang ini cost of sale selalunya. Tapi yang ini tak perlu kisah because you start dengan retained earnings kan. You just need to do the adjustment. So cost function tu tak penting lah. Ya, sebab just nak finalize the figures sahaja. Adjusted figure. That's all. Okay. So I'm not going to go through detail on the depreciation, just the impairment because it takes time proportion ya, itu je. But now environmental provision. Loader company has an obligation to clean up environmental damage caused at one of its factory during year 7. Okay. The cleanup is due to take place at the end of the factory useful life. The liability has been accounted for appropriately, and the balance on 1st October year 7 represent the correct present value of the date. Loader company has cost of capital of 5%. The liability has been accounted appropriately, and the balance on 1st October represent the correct present value at that date. Okay, maksudnya you kena compound lagi lah setahun sebab yang ini environmental provision on 1st October year 7. You kena compound lagi untuk 30th September year 8. And this is due to the operation because damage caused by one of its factory site. Maksudnya this is due to the operation. This is not due from the lain lah, dia kata dia build up the factory, dia kena buat environmental provision. Itu baru capitalize. This one dia dah in the operation, factory dah siap dah. Lepas tu ada damage and then they have to do the clean up later on due to the related to the operation lah. Dia bukannya apa ni? What we call that? Capitalize environmental. Supposedly kita tengok sekejap lagi yang faham lah. You kena compound sahaja. Ya. Yang ni kena tengok. Office building. Environmental. Ni je lah. Unwinding. Environmental provision. Lepas tu masuk dekat dalam current liability. The first amount dengan tambah yang ni. Okay, cuma kawan ni kat sini pun buat ni. Just formula dekat dalam tu kan. Bukannya reference formula. Ini pun bahaya 61,400. Dia tak ada reference working. Kat mana dapat 61,400 suddenly appear. Tapi ini ada consistency buat betul lah tapi tak konsisten. 61.4, 61,400. So you need to be consistent. All in million kan, walaupun dalam working dia decimal point dia yang konsisten yang sama. Tak ada pening nanti examiner nak tengok. Bila you tengok I perasan ni macam perasan benda-benda yang tak konsisten ni, examiner dia lagi aware. Maksudnya I mark paper based on my class je kan. Maksudnya Kalau dekat iPad sahaja, PAC sahaja, SBRFR mungkin ada 1,000 student lah. Tapi dia orang every year 10 of 1,000 student. Kalau misalnya ni more than 5,000 students dia tengok. So they are aware about the inconsistency. Okay, so please to make it like consistent, like I say. And where were we? This one. Reference working yang tak ada. This one. Dah habis untuk environmental provision, ya. And deferred tax at September year 8, written down value, tax written down value of PPE was 25 million. The income tax rate applicable to company will be 20%. Tax written down value 25 million. Ini due to revaluation ataupun dia terus bagi temporary difference lah ni kan, 25 million. Ya. Dia bukan tax depreciation, dia adalah tax written down value of PPE, maksudnya terus dia punya different supposedly. Okay, so untuk deferred tax brought down tax depreciation atau di compare dengan carrying amount. Ini dia lain sikit lah. Ya, tax depreciation lah maksudnya yang tadi tu, the tax written down value after tax depreciation. Ya, itu I misunderstood the statement. This one. Compare carrying amount PPE. Maksudnya walaupun carrying amount PPE salah, this one campur this kan 33. So sebab tu bila tengok yang ini dia ada working reference tu. Bila terus keluar je 33 macam ni dan tak ada working reference, nanti kalau itu tersalah kira, you tak dapat markah. Tapi bila you salah kira, this one dia akan maintain. Yeah, now carrying amount higher than the tax base. This is tax liability. So this is deferred tax liability carried down. Sebab tu kadang-kadang kan kalau macam ni, I risau apa tau. Sebab kita ubah working based on our discussion. Dia mathematical equation, tak ada masalah. Tapi in term of discussion, better kita buat betul-betul. Carrying amount, tax base, temporary difference, okay, so deferred tax. So carrying amount, this one. This plus this one. 33. Try balance ni, ini memang as per question dia bagi. So temporary difference, you tolak lah. So 81. So because temporary difference dia ni, carrying more higher than tax base, deferred tax will be deferred tax liability lah, biar positif. Yeah, positive will be liability, this one. Bagi kalau you selalu buat yang ini, dia dah tak susah dah. 25% kan? 20%. Sama je jawapan dia. Tapi bila you ni, deferred tax liability punya computation, ya, you start dengan broke down balance. Okay. So berapa broke down balance dekat dalam soalan? As per try balance tu lah kan 1,500. And then tak ada deferred tax on OCI. $1,500. So kalau tak ada deferred tax on OCI, Kalau ada OCI masuk, tapi kalau tak ada terus carry down balance. Okay. Refer yang ini carry down balance. Lepas tu untuk profit or loss, different between these two, increase kan. So maksudnya terus je this one tolak this one. So increase 203. So kita tahulah dia increase in deferred tax liability. So tax dah masuk, lain-lain tak masuk. Maksudnya 203 ni akan tambah lah. Because deferred tax liability. Tambah pula, tolak lah sebab deferred tax liability increase. Ya. So double entry dia akan debit balik lagi tax expense credit. So retained earnings akan berkurang. Okay. So ini maksud I selalu highlight to the students sebab you tak boleh macam I tak kisah macam you dah have done this question very good as long as you understand then okay you hantar pun and then you dah upload the ni, thank you so much. Cuma sometimes working tu bila examiner produce that kind of working, kita ubah working kita. And then examiner keluarkan different working, kita ubah pula for another type of working. Tapi dalam exam nanti you nak ikut working yang mana? Itu. So maksudnya walaupun you ada workings from the examiner, for example like I tak tahulah ini some from examiner or not, but I suppose sebab working dia lain dengan apa yang kita discuss. Ya. Dia tak nampak mana carrying amount, mana tax base. Dia tak nampak carrying amount higher than tax base or not. Macam ni dia based on yang kita discuss. Carrying amount higher than tax base, taxable temporary different. Taxable temporary different darab dengan deferred tax liability. Opening lower than ending. So increase in deferred tax liability will increase expenses, will reduce the retained earnings. So that's why negative 203. Benda-benda macam tu. Okay. For me, not a major things, but sometimes it can be like your workings later on. Yeah, if it's a simple mathematical equation for presentation, I'm quite agree. But for this one, I rasa dia bukannya simple. Yeah, sebab you sambung terus dengan deferred tax kan? Macam tu. So better this way. Tak apa kita asingkan je. Biar deferred tax computation yang lain, yang ini competition yang lain, tak ada masalah. Okay. So then, maksudnya we just agree with all the workings. Unwinding discount dah ada. So all the depreciation. So ni, adjusted retained earnings. So finance cost tadi, related to the loan tadi. Issue cost, adjustment, tolak balik, building depreciation, impairment yang separuh tadi, factory depreciation half-half yang tadi, gain on disposal, tadi itulah yang I terus cakap 500 gain on disposal, and tapi office building ni kena keluarkan lah kan, factory yang dijual lah ni, disposal, carrying amount ni kena keluarkan. Kalau carrying amount lah, selalunya based on carrying amount. Sebab ini dah carrying amount, ini tak bolehlah cost. Maksudnya ini kena cost tolak depreciation. Ini need to be at carrying amount to be consistent. So environmental provision unwinding, so deferred tax yang kita baru buat tadi. PPE, current asset, equity tak ada masalah, retained earning already adjusted. Loan, environmental provision, and then deferred tax. Okay. So you need to proceed your ni buat pula dari yang jenis soalan macam ni, Dexon, ya, Extol, because every question yang ini nampak dia ada convertible loan note, maksudnya ada equity and liability component. So you kena buat Atlas. Okay, I akan buat semua folder ni untuk you hantar. I nak tengok you buat ataupun tidak. And then I will randomly check. So tu saya cakap, we want to pass kan? Pass. Tapi the effort towards you want to pass the exam. Ada yang dah memang inner motivation dia memang ada, selalu study apa semua tu, tak ada interruption apa semua, alhamdulillah, you just go for it. But to those yang ada gangguan tu, itu yang risau. Sebab selalunya life kan, your apa ni, there will be norms for everyone, normal kan, ada ni disruption. Tapi kena handle lah. Orang muda-muda ni disruption lah, ya, selalunya macam-macam lah kan. Family, so siapa yang okey semua, alhamdulillah lah. Siapa yang ada tu kena kuat, ya. So bila you all pun ada experience, dan I've been like this all of this 15 years kan, and all 15 years memang dengan ACCA students, macam-macam lah, ya. Need to take care of the siblings apa semua, kena pindah rumah kan, adik masalah kan, tapi semua I take it like very serious matter for individual, ya. I tak pernah rasa macam biasalah tu, semua orang ada adik kan, tu bukan, so it's just not a good response kan, tapi kebanyakannya pas. As far as I remember kan, so kebanyakannya go through, habis ACCA. So last kali dia akan message lah, sudah grad, okay lah. So kena effort, kena ada, ya. So you need to decide yourself from now, this point on, macam saya cakap dah cuti seminggu apa semua. So your mock exam 1, mock exam 2 towards your final exam. Ultimately will be your final exam. So saya cakap I reserve 3 hours. Bila kita tengok kita punya ni schedule di mana? This one. Ya. Dua-dua ni untuk presentation. Okey dah tu 2 soalan, ada written learning adjustment. So esok kita continue pula lah. I tak naklah terus masuk foreign hari ni. Kita tengah lepas pening dengan adjustment tadi. So kita habiskan forex, accounting for inflation, and specialized not for profit. And then Thursday statement of cash flow. Macam biasa. Statement of cash flow nanti lebih kurang sama macam publish lah. Ya, dia ni juga I buat demo for the whole things, and then I will require you to submit your work. Yeah. Every semester I memang risau yang belum faham lagi, struggling untuk faham, and then yang lalai dan leka itu pun risau, and then yang ada isu yang lain, yang maksudnya they try to put an effort. Ini yang paling sebenarnya I will take ni jugalah, doakan okey sebab they put an effort tapi selalu ada disruption. Maksudnya itulah family ataupun friends ataupun others. Okay, so I doakan semua okay, insyaAllah. So see you tomorrow. I think good enough for today. Ya, tak perlu nak sampai 3 jam lah bila dah habis 2 soalan ni. And then if you have other questions, you can forward to me. Ada juga yang dah tanya soalan. Dan macam biasalah, I akan bagi my voice note sebab dia panjang. So I think that's all for now. Ada soalan tak from your side? Tak ada Okay, thank you. So I think that's all for now. Kita sudah dengan tasbih kifarah dan surah Subhanallah. Thank you so much, everyone. Assalamualaikum. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. I'm going to end the meeting now. Bye.